So last week we spent some time looking at how to find the circumference of a circle. This week what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the area. So remember, the circumference is how far it is round the outside. The area is how much space is on the inside of a shape. So here we're talking about the area, and the key formula that you need to know is that is pi, so that's the number we met last time, times r squared, where r is the radius. So we've got area equals pi r squared. Now we can put our numbers into that formula like we did last time. So we have 3.14 instead of our pi. Our radius is 14. Now remember, squared means times it by itself, so times another 14. So there is our formula. Instead of the pi, we've put in 3.14. Instead of r squared, we've put in 14 times 14 because our radius is 14. So putting that in the calculator, we have 3.14 times 14 times 14. And it gives us, you might not be able to see it quite there, 615.44. And we need some units because it's an area. We need meters, and remember we put a little squared there because it's meters squared, just like in the formula. So that's a nice way to remember it. It's r squared in our formula, meters squared in our answer. Now have a go. So here is one for you to have a go at. This has a radius of 22 centimeters. So 22 centimeters. I want to know what area does it have. So you'll need to write, first thing you need to do is write down the formula, put in the numbers, and then calculate it. So have a go at that now. Pause the video, take a turn, and then I'll run through that one in just a second on the video. Okay, so hopefully you've had a go at that using the 22 centimeters that I gave you. So our formula is pi times r squared. Always write your formula first. Instead of the pi, we use a 3.14. Our radius is 22, so we're doing 22 times 22 because we're squaring it, and squaring it means timesing it by itself. And then you can put that in the calculator. If you do that, you should get 1,519.76. If you're really on it, you'll have noticed that was in centimeters and squared for an area. So there's our formula. Every time we write this down, we're replacing the pi symbol that we met last lesson with 3.14. And instead of an r squared, that's just whatever the radius is times itself. Hopefully, that's all you're going to need to have a go at the questions that I have set. There is a second video that I'm going to put up that shows you how to do it if you are given a diameter instead of a radius. So this one shows you how to do it with a radius. I'll show you how to do it with a diameter as well.